KG RINGY Quick Hitter. Apex Silver. Get ready to find some greatness this summer with the new Apex from Garrett. KG and I have been out testing this bad boy for the past few weeks, and we are truly impressed with this machine and really excited to see how much stuff it'll unearth once it hits the marketplace. If you followed us in Team Garrett, you know we're finding some cool items, which we're going to get to here as soon as I'm done babbling. And just so you know, we've got a bunch of KG and RINGY quick hitters coming up over the next couple of months that include more detailed Apex feature testing like saltwater multi-frequency mode testing, our preferred KG and RINGY settings, and so on. Today we're going to look at the dual volume control feature, but before that, we're going to get right to it. Time to see what we've been finding with this new machine. Apex Silver. KG has been out in the Midwest tearing it up.
I'm out with my buddies here, and I'm testing out the new Apex by Garrett. I think I found the very first coin with the Apex. That's pretty cool. Looks like an old wheat penny, but that's the first coin ever found with the Apex by KG. Ah! Silver in the hole! Mercury dime, baby, right here. Me and Steve Moore been in southeastern Kansas hitting some of these old yards, and we're plucking out the nectar with the new Apex, baby. As far as I know, this is the first silver coin ever in the history that was ever discovered with the Apex. In fact, I know it is, because I know Steve Moore ain't found anything. He's probably struggling to find a brand new penny. I got myself a Mercury dime, baby, the first silver coin ever found with the Apex. That makes me very happy.
Merc in the pock for KG.
That's really cool. An old Kansas tax token. I'm in Kansas. I found a Kansas tax token. Go figure. Look at that cool old button. That is awesome. Oh, it's right there! 1935 silver quarter. That is awesome, man. I'm plucking the silver out, you know, like there's not a shortage of it. I just might have to name this thing the Bumblebee. I mean, look at it. It kind of looks like a bumblebee. It'll sting the ground and the nectar will fly out of it in fear. This is pretty freaking awesome. Look at that. It's got a bunch of writings on it. Everything's in reverse. So I'm thinking this is an old printer press sheet. And that's cool. Like a man standing there. That's awesome. That's way better than a coin. That is cool. That is history, baby. I moved over about 10 feet. Check it out. 2 more awesome printer plates in the same hole. That one there's got some writing on it. It'd be interesting to clean these up. This is an ancient town, and I'm pulling out ancient history, right? What's cooler than that? Not much. It's like an old buckle or something. Oh, cool, old heart buckle. We're at an old school here in southeastern Kansas. I just plucked out an old heart buckle. You know what that means. A couple of young lovers were probably going to this school out here, came out here, and you know, they had matching love buckles, kind of like the Mez paws, but back in the old days they probably had matching heart buckles. And I just plucked out an old ancient intricate valve, probably a gas valve or some weird water valve key. I don't know, maybe even a beverage key or delicious, succulent booze. Ah! It's a huge silver coin! That's the edge of a huge silver coin! Ah, it's a $50! It's like a walking half! 1943! It's been a long time since I got to cradle one of these babies in my hand. Like Ronnie James Dio would say, I am the man on the Silver Mountain. KG is the man on the Silver Mountain. Tearing it up, you are. You're a good boy. Good boy, tearing it up. Thank you for this awesome coin. Yeah.
Unreal. big silver for the KG-matic. He's got a handful of silver now, and I've got a big fat 0 on the board for that. And to top it off, I still haven't found a ring either. What's up with that? I thought I had it twice with these finds, a cool bezel that probably held a coin at one time, and a brass pipe fitting, but I was denied. I was popping a lot of signals like that when something really solid hit next to a little pine tree.
Just dug this up. This is definitely my first good coin with the new Apex. How freaking awesome is this? I'm at a place that we have just pounded and pounded, and I can't believe that I just pulled this up. I don't even know what year this is. You guys ready? Here we go. 1903. Unbelievable. Oh man, that makes me happy. It's been a long time since I found an Indian. This is really cool. Love it. First one of the year, actually.
I've had my max out here a couple of times, and I found a couple of Wheaties and a really cool brooch and some kind of earring, I think, and that was about it. And today when I stumbled across that Indian, I was just in shock. 1903, my first Indian of the year. That made my day for sure. There's a lot of cool stuff to talk about with this new Apex, so why wait?
First coin.
Look at that. My very first coin with the Apex is a nick. Let's chat real quick about one of our favorite Apex features right now, the dual volume controls. Apex Volume Control. This feature lets you listen for whispers of iron in the background while simultaneously having your good signals at full volume. This is a crazy awesome feature, especially for hunting those garbagey iron-infested areas around old foundations, which is what KG and I love to do. Using this trick, I was able to navigate a recent nightmare of an old campsite with confidence. I dropped the iron volume to 1 and left the main volume at the default or around 8. That let me hear when I wandered into iron piles and buried can pits so I could steer clear of them. Here's how it works. When I hit a massive undetectable can patch, I just move to the edge of the iron sound and then pick through the openings until I get a good signal. For example, you can hear the iron all around here, and then the Viper coil separates out the good signal. Don't forget, the Apex has notch discrimination like a lot of the other Garrett machines, so if there's an annoying area with flip tops, falsing flat iron scraps, or hot rocks, you can always notch out a particular signal if you want and listen for everything else in peace. There are some good signals that'll be masked by the solid bed of rusty iron, of course, but once you hear the iron start to break up, it's time to focus. With the iron volume at 1, it's quiet, just enough to let you know it's there. That way it doesn't drive you crazy, but when a good target hits, you hear it loud and clear. I hit this percussion cap container next to a tree at about 6 inches without any problem at all.
This is the deepest signal I've dug all day because we're in hard packed ground, but I just went up next to this tree, got a pinging signal here. There it is. It's about, what, 6 inches down, at least 6 inches down. Nothing in it. Too bad it's not full of coins. Hinge still works. That's pretty cool. Awesome little find with the Apex.
Super strong signal, and I was able to pick casings out of the iron all afternoon. Well, we've got a lot more to show you, so we'll keep the Apex videos coming. With KG crushing it like he is, I've got some work to do to catch up, so I better get back out there. Spader alligator, Ringy out. Quick hitter! Hey, you want to see more detecting videos like this? Subscribe now. It's the Anaconda Treasure Channel right here on YouTube.